Zombie Minion. The deadly allure of the toy factory. On a stormy night, a group of mischievous minions decided to go on a daring adventure, breaking into the abandoned floppy Playtime toy factory. Once famous for producing the most popular toys, these factories were shut down years ago after the mysterious incident, the details of which remained unknown. Driven by curiosity, they broke the lock and sneaked inside, unaware that they had thus stepped into the haunting nightmare. As the heavy metal doors closed behind them, darkness and silence enveloped the space. The minions' weak flashlight beams revealed dusty machinery, broken doors with lifeless eyes, and endless conveyor belts. At first, it was all fun and games, but the joy quickly faded and they jumped into the restricted area of the factory, the secret laboratory where bizarre experiments were conducted. Flashing lights and the eerie creaks of machinery echoed like a ghostly melody, welcoming the uninvited guest. One curious minion accidentally pressed a large red button of the control panel. A deafening sound filled the air, and a metal door suddenly slid open. Green smoke poured out from the laboratory, flooding the room. Everything happened too fast. Before the minion could understand what was happening, they were engulfed by the toxic gas. Each minion started coughing, their eyes turning blood red, and their body convulsing violently. The freezing air reeked of the chemical as they trembled uncontrollably. Suddenly, 3 minions roared wildly, their empty eyes now full of rage. They had transformed into zombies. The chase through the maze of death. The remaining minions, terrified, ran for their lives. Everything inside the factory seemed to come alive, but not in the way they had hoped. Dolls laughed menacingly with glowing red eyes, and long, sharp arms attended from the shadows. The minion zombies no longer recognized their friends. They charged at them, smashing and chasing, and everyone they touched would instantly become infected, turning into raging, fancy creatures. In the darkness, the infected minion desperately searched for an escape, but the factory was a labyrinth of twisting hallways and triggered doors. Conveyor belts sketched and carried everything rapidly, machinery roared, and the terrifying laughter of the minion zombies echoed everywhere. One minion hid behind the rusted wall, only to realize that the world was moving. It was the massive arm of Huggy Wuggy, the giant doll, now turned into the monster. With blood-red eyes and distorted grin, it hunted them with terrifying speed, pursuing each trembling step of the minions. The conveyor belts had now become death traps, leading minions to rooms filled with stripes, hammering machines, and spinning saw blades. One minion got trapped on the conveyor belt, frantically trying to escape as Huggy Wuggy's closed in. Just as it was about to be caught, another minion grabbed its hand and both of them fell through a small hole that led to the basement of the factory. The price of survival. The basement was dark, with only flickering lights from the broken lamps. Here, the Minion found a secret control room, place where the entire factory was operated. One quick-witted Minion discovered the purge button, the only thing that could release an antidote gas to turn everything back to normal. But the biggest problem was they had to gather all the Minion zombies and Huggy Wuggy into the center area before pressing the button. With their last bit of courage, one Minion stood up and faced Huggy Wuggy and zombie minions. It distracted them by making loud noises, banging on metal pipes, and running across conveyor belts to let them off the center area. The remaining minions waited tensely at the control panel, hearts pounding, knowing they only had one chance. As soon as all the zombie minions and Huggy Wuggy were gathered, the Minion pressed the purge button. The purple mist spread throughout the space, covering everything. The zombie minion fell to the floor, catching their head in the pain as their red eyes gradually returned to normal, their body trembling before becoming still. Huggy Wuggy also collapsed, returning to being a harmless giant doll. It seemed like everything was over, and the Minions hugged each other in relief and joy. But just as they prepared to leave the factory, a loud speaker played with a sharp sound. Zombie experiment complete. Subject 2 is about to awaken. And from the darkness, another pair of bright blue eyes flashed, along with the sound of heavy footsteps approaching.